Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of the Battle of Peleliu. Before we start out, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe and you'll be entered to win a custom printed 2x4 propaganda tile, and I'll be announcing the winner next week, so next Sunday and next week's episode. So don't forget to do that, and on with the episode. Alright guys, so there's a decent amount of progress as far as Marines minifigures go. A little bit on the MOC actually. I haven't really done too much to the actual MOC itself until now. I've done a couple of touch-ups on the mountain, some things on the hillside and the hilltop, and other little places, so I'll go over that. But first of all, as you can see here, we're getting more populated as far as Marines go. Now, one question I have for you guys is, how many Marines do you think should be on the beach? Because my thought is, I don't want it to be too crowded, but, you know, I want it to look like an intense battle and, you know, lots of Marines rushing in. So let me know, you know, does this look good? I feel like there's a bunch of gaps that I could fill in and make it look better. Of course, I gotta, actually, now that I think about it, those gaps we could fill in with dead Marines, as sad as that is. But we could do that. So let me know what you guys think of that. And let's switch the camera around and show you guys a couple things. Alright, so one of the things I want to show you guys is I found two 1919 machine guns for this LVT. I'll be finding two more for that. And then hopefully by next week's episode, I'll have the prototype of the M2 50 caliber I showed last week's episode and put two there and two over there and probably one on the Sherman tank over there. So the reason why I don't have the, let's see, the M2 and the Arisaka rifles for the Japanese here, right there. The reason I don't have that is because I'm still working on my CNC machine that makes the molds for those, and it had a little bit of a hiccup because I'm using a special material that takes like 12 hours to dry, and last week couldn't do anything because we didn't know what to do, or last weekend, and then this weekend we found out that there were some leaking issues, so we needed to use this, it's basically like glue, to fix some issues, and it takes 12 hours to dry. We did it. I was starting the mold on Friday, so right after school, and I would have had it done by now. But the problem was it was still leaking, and then we had to fill it up with more glue and then another batch of glue. So the glue won't be dry till Sunday, which is when you're seeing this, Sunday around 1 o'clock. So hopefully by next week I'll have the Arisakas and the M2 machine guns, which will be really cool because we'll finally be able to arm the Japanese and some of these vehicles with American weaponry and Japanese infantry rifles. So another thing is I'm thinking about for this LVT is just filling this to the brim, you know, lined up Marines. So I think it'd be a really cool shot just to see a bunch of helmets. So let me know what you guys think of that, and then we'll move over to this LVT and I'll show you guys what's going on with that. Alright, so what's going on over here, as we can see, I flipped the LVT around because a lot of you guys said that it's not accurate, and I did read up on some history and watched a couple documentaries, and you guys are right. They would either climb over the sides or just run around like a U. So that's what we did here. Flipped it around. We have the door or the ramp down. Marines pouring out, as you can see there. I'll probably put a couple more in there. Of course, we'll have the two gunners with the M2s. And then we got a guy running in the water. Hopefully I'd have a couple more guys there. Want to have a lot of dead bodies in the water just to really symbolize how bloody this battle was. Because Battle Peleliu and a lot of the Pacific, you know, theater was a very, very bloody, you know, battleground, I guess you could say. So I want to do that. All I did to do this was you just take the, let's see if we can focus there. Maybe not. All you got to do is take the legs of the minifigure off and you just set him like right there on top and just balance him on the studs. Oh, well, there goes one Marine. Alright, so that makes it look like that he's kind of swimming in water, you know, he's legs deep in water. So I think that's kind of cool. And yeah, so we're going to move the camera around once again, talk about some more stuff. Alright guys, so here is all the Marines here. So before I go in depth, I'm going to show you a clip of me assembling them. Alright guys, so here back we have 70 Marines total. So this is what they look like. Same thing as the other Marines, so fully printed on all the sides. We have a whole bunch of them. They're missing something. Probably already tell that. Helmets. So the helmet should be in here by next week, middle of next week. So all these Marines should have helmets by next Sunday's episode. So hopefully a lot to come next Sunday as far as molded things, you know, weapons, helmets, gear and whatnot. So there's 70 in here, and a lot of you guys have been asking if these minifigures will be for sale after the video, you know, the final episode. And yes, I will be selling some of them, not all of them, because I want to use and keep some of them in case I do another Pacific battle down along the line. So a lot of these have different faces. Obviously, you want to keep them, you know, kind of unique, like that one. So lots of different faces here, you know. Like I said, still need helmets and probably going to need some weapons. I have some weapons right over here off camera that I found in my bins and whatnot. But we're probably going to need a lot more. So that's all the Marines. That's huge progress, guys, because without Marines, you're not having much of a battle. Alright, let's move the camera to the mountain and talk about that a little bit. Alright guys, so a few things that I've done. As you can see along the actual mountainside itself, I was able to find a bunch more dark bluish gray cheese slopes. Covered up a bunch of studs. Overall, the mountain looks really good. It's kind of hard to tell, but overall, it made the mountain look a little bit better. And a lot of you guys have been talking about, let me zoom in here. A lot of you guys have been talking about wanting me to put foliage up on the top of the mountain. Now here I put a little bit of grass, a couple bushes and whatnot. I could do more, but I first want to get your guys' impressions. Do you like the look of this? Do you want me to keep putting grass on and make it almost look like grass from down here and just put a bunch of grass up there? Because if that's the case, I'm going to have to probably order some grass or spend some time looking for grass throughout my Lego collection because I'm running dry on my supply. So that's kind of what it looks like. You know, it's easy if you guys don't like that. So all I want you guys to do is take this survey up here. Yes or no question. Do you guys want me to put more grass and foliage and whatnot up here? Another thing, we are getting that anti-aircraft gun over there. That's still coming in the mail from a friend of mine. So that'll be good. And yeah, so let's keep moving on. Alright guys, time to pick the winner. So I'm going to click this randomly pick winner 3 times. The third person's the winner. 1, there we go, 2, 3. Alright, Taylor, you are the winner. So you said, you know what else I like? Free printed Lego tiles. Well, guess what? All you got to do, personal message me, full name, full address, zip code, and I'll ship you out a tile completely free of charge. Thanks for playing, guys. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for this episode of the Battle of Peleliu. I believe this is episode 39, so we're almost to 40. And yeah, that's pretty much it guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to be entered into next week's giveaway. And if you're a winner, definitely make sure you personal message me with all your contact info and your full address, first name, last name, zip code, state, all of that good stuff. Once again, thanks for watching guys. Loving this series. It's coming out great. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. See you guys later.